He's just gonna like wallop on him. Body blows. Off one to the face, right in the wiener. One Piece heights are very interesting, aren't they? People are like 12 feet tall. So as we get right into the articulation, I'm still going to be thinking about that freaking peg, why they didn't do it for Law. But you can see SH Figuarts, they just reinvent the wheel every time. I don't get it. Some like Yamato, normal shoulders. Luffy, fairly normal. Law, it's just freaking all over the place. Like, do they get like a bonus for designing a new shoulder? I don't know. So the full Townsend works really good. That's a ugly as hell joint. I mean, oof, oof. It's like you have to figure out what the hell you're doing with it. He has the bicep cut, pretty standard, and this cool, the robot arm where he's got like, what do he have, magnet powers? One Piece is too much to memorize literally everything, but I believe he ultimately has like magnetism powers. That is super dope. Like, that's just cool. Is that a... Okay, and then the hand there, and then the articulating fingers. Come on, like, I just kind of wish every figure would have articulating fingers. You know, and obviously, you kind of have to do, like, the standard. You know, you have to have Kid going, yeah, that's super Kid. That's the kiddest Kid pose ever. If you have articulated hand, you don't flip the bird, what are you doing? What are you doing? But, you know, you can just do... How do you do it? Like, hang loose. You know, like, that's okay. So, super cool. That is fantastic. That's awesome. So, he has, like, ab crunch to there. I think that's really good. And then he's got the swivel, so he's doing all that. And then the legs, pretty straightforward legs. I love the texture on his pants. The bicep cut. Double knees, like, this is really interesting. Like, it's cool to have a big figure, but it's so smooth. Like, it's stuff like this. You're like, okay, that SH Figuarts engineering, that is pretty dope. But he has kind of... He's such a funny guy. I guess these are poofy MC Hammer pants. No boot cut. And then he has feet. He has pointed toes like that. So super cool. You know, he could do some kicks as he's going with Shanks. Damned punk, divine departure. Anime Heroes, also not bad, by the way. For 20 bucks, that's a great Shanks. The other arm, not too crazy to write home about. Like, it looks good like that, but as soon as you want to do... And I mean, I guess it's One Piece. They can get away with all sorts of wackiness. It feels like there should be something going on with his neck, but there's not. And so, I mean, he looks down really, really well. He can't really look up. I guess part of that's because his hair's in the way. But the figure just looks incredible. I have a lot of bones to pick with SH Figuarts on things, but these are the most, like, anime accurate figures. Absolute work of art. That is just insanely cool. So let's... Oh. What am I, pardon my nerd here? Okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's not like the wildest thing, but ever since Sanji, he taught me to be like super nervous about things coming apart. So let's... Gosh, this freaking... Yeah, so there's the worst generation there. Pretty good size. I can't remember. I just watched the anime episode. Did we ever get a good size comparison? I guess. I don't know if this Shanks... I mean, obviously it's a different line technically, so they're not really obliged to make them fit. If you're not familiar with SH Figuarts stands, just pretty straightforward. So you have the base. Okay, yeah, you plop that in there, and you might need to tighten the screws on it. And then you just plop that in there. And then I like to turn it so the arms, they connect from the top. Yeah, this one's not so tight, but that's okay. Not super secure, and he's got a big waist. Get all those hands, so there's those open grabby hands. There's the, like, I'm using my powers hands. Flamboyant, also using your power hands. So we got, you know, We got the weird faces ready for that classic pose. We have like open-mouthed. Oh god, it's just, they do such beautiful work. That is just straight out of the anime. Then you get the Luffy angry eyes. So much like Kaidou, unlike Trafalgar Law, for whatever reason, this really is actually like a mini Kaidou cape. So you can see the pegs there, and then it has like various articulation. What is it with One Piece where nobody wears the shoulders, like the arms of their capes? You know, I guess only just true losers, because like a lot of people have capes, but there's the hole on his back, and so this one, super easy. I've pondered already. Oh god, Jesus Christ! It's another thing where it's like it's so heavy you can't. Like you're never using that. So in my head just now, decided to order a cloth goods cape. I have one for Kaidou, as you saw before, all frilly. I have one for Law, but I have to rip off his cape because they didn't make it a peg. But you gotta order a cloth goods cape for Eustass because it's so, his legs, they're not loose, but it's like they're so smooth, they're not holding any weight, right? And this cape, too goddamn heavy. What do you do? SH Figuarts, like, it's cool. It's super cool, but if you're gonna do like that's so rad, but he's not holding any pose with this. Like he's just not. You can see, like, if I'm just holding him by his legs, the weight is too much. So you would certainly need a stand, and so that's where you gotta like fish the stand in there. But even then, it's like it's so unwieldy that you struggle to like, because you have to like wedge the stand in there. And I know people will get creative. They're like, oh, it was easy for me to do it. But no, I feel like the best you're gonna do is you kind of just like work it to lean against it, and so that's fine. But good God, it's a dope cape though. That cape is staying off. Only very specific poses, I guess, but it's very weighty, wild. It has no accessories other than that. It's just this figure. I guess, you know, the only accessories he uses is the ones he builds himself. So accessory pack, custom pack, what are we gonna do? Overall, I do really love this figure. He starts to work interesting with like the knees. He is, I wish he was stiffer. They could have made him stiffer. Like, he stands fine even with like his weighted elbows, but it starts to get ungainly and weird for sure. But you can see without the cape, you don't necessarily need the stand. See, yeah, this one, I have to tighten the screws. So out of the box, this stand just isn't great. Way freaking cool, you know, as he's aiming to take on Shanks. So there's that. Pretty dope. Let's get into a face swap. So I feel like really you want to, there's the, I was thinking maybe when you take the head off, you could like remove the hair and maybe get more range backwards, but no, it's on there on the peg. So the face you have just like so, and it's kind of, whoop. Let's take this opportunity. Let's put all three of these worst generation. That's freaking hilarious. But this is the face where it's like they're trying to determine who is gonna like freaking take down Kaidou and Big Mom. So many damn episodes in the anime. Freaking Law. Stupid ass cape. That's hilarious. I love that they include these like goofy weirdo heads. You can do, like, he's really going for it in the battle. So yeah, I don't know, this figure, it's classic SH Figuarts. The look incredible. 10 out of 10. The functionality, the decisions with the cape and whatnot. SH Figuarts. I don't know. I don't know what to say other than, like, I'm hooked. I love them. I love One Piece, so it's like, here's a chance to have a freaking Captain Eustass Kid. What, am I going to not take it, you know? Am I insane? Just the visual detail, the pants, like the scars on the arms, Law falling down. This figure's fantastic. It's such a clear leap up. Like, here's the anime hero, Shanks. He's like, I'm better. I'm way better than you. And Shanks like, even as an anime heroes, I can still whoop your ass, boy. That's where Shanks is divine departuring him. And I mean, that's kind of spoilers, but that's kind of where those two are while Luffy's, you know, eggheading around. And now it's time for the packaging experience. Don't be shy. Aliexpress, this really wasn't their fault. They put it in a box, as you can see here. But the post office, they just squished it all to hell. Even they did bubble wrap, so there's literally nothing they could have done to protect this or prevent this. I don't know. I still wholly advocate shipping from China Express, getting stuff there. Super easy, great prices. This is Eustass Kid. The raid on Onigashima line, you have your official Bandai SH Figuarts Tamashii Nation stickers for all you, Aliexpress, everything's a bootleg conspiracy folks. You have, I just love how they do like the different art pieces. You can see the face. And then, like so, man, steal those poses. Don't know what I did for my proper cutters, so we're doing the sprue nippers on the side here. Oh, God. I mean, it goes to show, I mean, there's my favorite part of it. The SH Figuarts packaging, it works. I mean, it does its job. The tray took all the damage. I guess I need to, like, I guess if I heat it up, I could get it back going square, but it doesn't really matter. The kid looks absolutely fine. So what do we get here? You get 2 open grabby-ish hands. You get like a 2-finger grabby hand, a flamboyant hand. You get the weirdo face, and then you get 4 just different kid faces total, right? So pretty good. And then you get another Luffy, I guess this is shocked, angry face. So, man, we have so many Luffy faces at this point. Oh, and they snuck a stand in there on me. Get the tray, and... Oh. See, Trafalgar Law? Why couldn't you do it? The cape pops up. This is what's bizarre about SH Figuarts. It's like figure to figure. It's like a whole new figure, a whole new mentality. At one point, they're like, no, cape stays on forever. Law, we can't do it. Eustass, of course. Let's make a peg. I don't get it. And so, of course, you get the little... How does that... The little doily? It's like, once it's on there, like, you're not putting that back. But yeah, this figure, it's freaking cool. That's ugly as hell. I don't know what... I don't know what they're like, yeah, that's the move. You know, what... This, though, definitely the move. Like, look, like, Shanks, what if Shanks fell, and instead, Kid, you know, he's, like, face palming him. He's just gonna, like, wallop on him, you know. Body blows. Off one to the face. Bam, 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 right in the wiener. SH Figuarts is really just an elaborate plan to get people super into cloth goods. Because you struggle with these freaking capes enough, you know, as cool as they are, as good as they look, a few moments of struggling and you're like, I need cloth goods. But goddamn, that's freaking cool. Yeah. Do y'all collect this SH Figuarts line? How do you get them? I know a lot of people, like, you have to import or whatnot. I really do think Aliexpress, if you know the right shop, and I have a rock solid shop, super good. Super good. I believe the cheapest is probably through like Hobby Genki or whatever, but when people say, oh, the price is really cheap, they're not factoring shipping, so it's all a wash. And then, of course, you have like Amazon if you're willing to go slow, or Big Bad Toy Store. But I don't know. I've loved AliExpress, and then the shipping stuff is just kind of, immaterial. The only kind of one good thing about the capes is they're so bulky they act as like stands, so it's kind of, it's almost a better stand. But they're, oh no, Luffy. I wanted to get the angry Luffy head. Jesus. What a nightmare show it is when SH Figuarts pulls apart. My lord. That's just wicked cool. Luffy's like, what did you do? You hurt Shanks. I love him. He's the love of my life. He doesn't really do that, but he's like, he's doing like gear 40 because the love he has for Shanks, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Gum murder. He doesn't even need to go gear 5 for that. This is just pure pent up rage. That's a dope. That's a dope Luffy. I take it all back. All my problems. They give me one great face sculpt. I'm back in. Totally worth it. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about SH Figuarts? I think they definitely should just embrace cloth capes. They're doing it for Ace. Cloth capes. Not whatever I was saying there. Cloth capes. It's the way to go. It's awesome. It would make all their figures better. But I'll be damned if their visual acuity isn't the top of the line. So let me know in the comments how you feel. I think I paid, it was like 80, 90 for Eustass. That's what I paid. So I don't know. Did I get ripped off? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Love you all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around.